Welcome to the 2022 Charles County, Maryland Annual Report. This report is published each year, showcasing the Board of County Commissioners' achievements and visions for the future, as well as Charles County government's departmental milestones. 4 years ago, the Board of County Commissioners established goals in 5 major areas: economic development, institutional government, environment, public education, and quality of life. Since that time, we have encountered unexpected challenges related to the COVID-19 pandemic and its impacts on our community. And yet, we have continued to advance initiatives that are helping us achieve goals that improve Charles County. As we grow, Charles County is committed to ensuring we are a community that is inclusive and equitable, and that everyone has opportunities to thrive. Let's take a look back at what we have accomplished, as well as where we are headed. Once again, Charles County has achieved a AAA bond rating, maintaining the highest rating that can be earned and validating the county's responsible fiscal management. In November 2022, the county issued $50 million in bonds for new schools, government facilities, roads, maintaining water supply, expanding parks and open space, and improving our transportation networks. The county's fiscal year 2023 operating budget is $494.4 million. Approximately 50% is designated for public education, 25% for public safety. The rest is allocated to all other government programs. Economic development. The sustainability of the county's budget depends in part on the area's economic growth. Revitalization of Northern Waldorf, designation of a technology corridor in Indian Head, and the opening of the new Thomas Mack Middleton Bridge as a gateway into the county are all positive developments this past year. Economic development staff are also working to help local businesses expand through technical assistance, training, and outreach. These strategies solidify our economic base as we grow. Promoting tourism in Charles County attracted an estimated 950,000 visitors last year, which surpassed pre-pandemic levels. Through events and promotions like Charles County Restaurant Week, Fishing League worldwide tournaments, and shop local promotions, visitors and residents alike came out to explore all that Charles County has to offer. Economic growth is also dependent on investment in our infrastructure. Charles County continues to expand broadband to more unserved, rural parts of our county. Broadband build-out continues its progress in Cobb Neck and Nanjemoy. More than $10 million in new grants was awarded to connect 3,000 properties in Dentsville and North Nanjemoy. A long driveway grant program has also been launched, providing financial assistance to connect homes with long driveways to existing broadband networks on roadways. Together, these efforts are connecting more residents every day to modern, accessible internet service. A reliable, accessible transportation network connects our community and ensures the public can get where they need to go. In May, Charles County received new federal funding to continue work on bringing light rail to our community, which could help reduce the time spent commuting for many who reside here. Public transit helps relieve congestion and eases travel between home and work for those who live and work locally. In 2022, VanGo made bus transportation permanently fare-free, making it more accessible for everyone. Keeping our roads maintained is also essential for safe transportation. The county added 24 new roads and resurfaced 36 miles of roadway last year. Winter weather brought more than 27 inches of snow, and crews mobilized 7 times to salt and clear roads to keep them open for travel. Institutional governance. Charles County is committed to operational excellence and making improvements to ensure it is a responsive government. We received more than 3,900 calls from residents and successfully closed out and resolved 1,700 requests for service in 2022. Looking ahead, the county is expanding the use of technology to support the efficient tracking and response to resident concerns and requests. With appropriate safety measures in place, the Citizens Academy held 10-week sessions in both the spring and fall of 2022. Participants learned about how the county government operates firsthand, and they graduated from the program as new community ambassadors. As our county grows, it is important to make sure that we are integrating equity into all policy decisions. From affordable housing to transportation and public education, the county maintains its focus on looking through the lens of diversity, equity, and inclusion in its decision-making processes. Environment. Charles County works to protect its natural resources, ensure clean waterways, and responsibly manage its solid waste. Charles County offers a variety of programs and services to address litter control, recycling, and disposal needs of residents. The county hosted a scrap tire drop-off day, collecting more than 33 tons of scrap tire. Curbside recycling was expanded to Nanjemoy, and a drop-off location was added at Pisgah to collect durable medical equipment. Community cleanup events have removed more than 22 tons of debris to keep our county litter-free. Through Adopt a Road programs, more than 150 cleanup activities also occurred throughout the county. County crews removed 157 tons of trash that had collected along roads and removed 60 tons of trash that could clog stormwater basins. These actions keep our environment clean and protect our watershed and wildlife. The public depends on the county to provide safe drinking water for everyone. The county maintains 7 wastewater treatment plants, 500 miles of sanitary sewer mains, and 450 miles of water mains that are utilized to provide clean and safe drinking and potable water. The county inspects commercial cross connections, installs water meters, conducts water quality lab tests, and manages residential dual check valves to ensure the safety and stability of the county's drinking water system. With increased precipitation and more extreme weather events, flooding has become more common and private stormwater drainage systems are in need of upgrades. The county is prioritizing drainage concerns in more than 100 neighborhoods where these impacts are most significant. The county will begin the process of making repairs in the year ahead to improve stormwater management systems where it's needed most. Public education. Charles County understands the importance of education and dedicates approximately 50% of the annual budget to provide accessible, high-quality public education for that reason. The investment is worth it, as the class of 2022 boasted a graduation rate of 93% and earned a record number of scholarships totaling nearly $167 million. Our public schools are increasing services to support children through expansion of early childhood education and the launch of early college at the College of Southern Maryland. They are adding seats with school renovations and plans for construction of a new elementary school in St. Charles. From quality instruction to additional health resources and new safety and security measures, our public schools are making sure our students have the support they need to succeed. Our public libraries are a valuable resource for public education and recently celebrated their 100th anniversary here in Charles County. Librarians have been enhancing access to education by providing a wealth of resources and programming for the community. More than 250,000 volumes of printed materials, audiobooks, films, and digital resources are available to anyone who obtains a free library card. The public can also take advantage of programs for all ages, including story time, crafts, computer assistance, and free courses and presentations from local organizations. Quality of life. The county understands that quality of life is supported through a safe, affordable community with access to emergency services, healthcare, and parks and recreational amenities for all. Charles County provides timely service to residents facing emergency situations 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Residents can text or call 911 at any time, and last year, emergency services employees responded to 76,043 calls for service. Animal control employees are also on call around the clock, responding to more than 5,800 calls for service. Our Animal Care Center took in more than 5,500 animals in 2022 to provide shelter for homeless and unwanted pets. Our shelter strives to provide low-cost adoption programs and promote responsible pet ownership. In 2022, the county slowly progressed into a post-pandemic return to normal. The Charles County Health Department played a major role in achieving that goal as it hosted more than 300 COVID-19 vaccine clinics and administered nearly 7.5 million vaccinations in 2022. As people returned to in-person activities, the health department invited residents to free programs that improve physical health. From diabetes education to cooking classes, community walks, and support for healthy lifestyle changes, many took part in opportunities to learn and connect with others on their health journey at the Charles County Health Department. Quality of life is supported through the amenities that bring fun, fitness, and more to residents through our local parks and recreational opportunities. More than 1,700 programs and activities were offered for residents to participate in sports, aquatics, fitness, dance, gymnastics, and other leisure activities. Summer camps had record participation, with 2,168 participants in 2022. In 2022, county leaders celebrated the opening of a new elevated boardwalk at Gilbert Run and an outdoor painted basketball court at Bensville Park. Construction of 2 synthetic multi-purpose athletic fields at Laurel Springs and White Plains Parks will soon begin. Charles County has also engaged the community in planning 3 new parks to enhance recreation opportunities: Pope's Creek Waterfront, La Plata Farm, and Waldorf. Charles County's Advocacy Council for Children, Youth, and Families hosted a Children and Families Resource Day to connect families with public and private service providers in our community. The council also implemented a new youth mentoring program, matching 59 adult mentors with 127 local youth to provide guidance and support. Affordability and accessibility to housing continue to greatly impact quality of life. Charles County processed 266 new applications from the Housing Choice Voucher waitlist and successfully enrolled 97 new households into the program. While the pandemic is behind us, the financial impacts are still affecting many residents. More than $4.4 million in emergency rental assistance was given out to help tenants with rent, utilities, and other assistance to prevent evictions and allow residents to stay in their homes. Each commissioner has a designated community support fund to advocate individually on priorities that matter to them in the community. Commissioner President Collins has been a long-standing advocate for youth and held forums with the Board of Education and other local partners to identify issues and develop a plan that will positively support Charles County youth. District 1 Commissioner Bowling, who is also a local farmer, launched and promoted Charles County Farmers Feeding Families food basket giveaways. Each quarter, he coordinates with local farmers to provide fresh fruits, vegetables, and cuts of meat to those in need. District 2 Commissioner Coates has partnered with state and local organizations to champion initiatives that support residents and businesses in Bryans Road and Indian Head. District 3 Commissioner Stewart, who is also an educator, hosted her 8th annual back-to-school fiesta. She coordinates the distribution of free backpacks filled with school supplies to help families in need. Vice President and District 4 Commissioner Patterson is new to the board, and his goal is to promote economic development and improve the quality of life throughout the county. Over the past year, Charles County has made tremendous progress, and our dedicated employees are essential to that success. They consistently show up and provide the high-quality programs and services the community expects. We also recognize that none of it would be possible without the engagement and investment of our community in helping Charles County move forward. We are incredibly grateful for your support. To read our full annual report, please visit our website at www.charlescountymd.gov. Thank you for tuning in.